About 2 years ago, I started working out, and I was doing these crappy little home workouts, and all I had was a singular 8 pound dumbbell. But even back then, I knew about progressive overload, trying to add 1 rep each session. But the problem was I was always trying to memorize it. Alright, that was 16 reps. Gotta make sure I get 17 next time. I'll remember that.
3 days later.
Did I get 14 reps last time or 15? I'll just do 15, Don't want to undershoot my reps. That would be good. You've probably heard about progressive overload, and you might be trying to apply it to your training right now. Right now, you're probably tracking your workouts in like a notes app or something, or maybe you're just not even tracking it at all. And in that case, you're probably not making any gains. I'm sure you know this, but progressive overload is essential for hypertrophy. And if you're not tracking your workouts, how do you know if you're progressing on anything? You could just be doing the same reps and weight every single workout. And so it's very important to track your workouts to make sure you're actually applying progressive overload. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be covering the specifics on how to track your workouts. Now, I know it might sound really nerdy, but the way to go is Google Sheets, alright? Trust me, this is by far the best way I've found so far. And of course, there's other ways, but this is what I prefer. So just download the Google Sheets app on your phone so you can just track your workouts, like during your workout. I'll probably have like a recording or something, or maybe a picture of like how I set it up. But there's kind of two ways to do it. You can have separate spreadsheets for each workout, or you can put it all into one sheet, but it kind of has like an option where you can make multiple sheets inside of one. So that's what I'm doing right now. And you want to have one sheet for each workout. So basically, if your workout repeats in a week, like if you do legs twice a week, which you should be by the way, then you can just have one sheet for that. You don't need to have like two, like day number 1, like day number 2. It doesn't really matter. So for example, if you're doing push-pull legs 6 days a week, then you would have 3 spreadsheets, one for push, one for pull, and one for legs. So for each workout, what I like to do is at the very top row, I would have the sets for each exercise, right? And then right below that, the second row would be the exercises in order of how you do them, right? So basically each column is a different exercise. And then for each workout, you would fill it in the rows. So like each row down is another workout. And you would just write down like however many reps you got with what weight. And I really only track the first set of each exercise because I find that it's a lot easier just to set up with like the sheets and everything. And I think as long as you're progressing on your first set, then you're probably good. So for example, let's say you're doing bench press and on the first day you got 100 pounds for 10 reps. Then you would write 100 pounds for 10 reps, right? And then the next day, let's say you got 11, you would just write 11, like you don't have to write the weight again. And then let's say you did 12, 13, you keep writing it. And then maybe you upped it to 105 for 12. So then that's what you write. And make sure you're always being honest. Like don't try and cheat and like write high reps. You have to be completely honest. Even if that means that you got less reps than last time. Because if you did, that could be an indicator that you need to deload. Personally, I would say don't worry about tracking like RIR or rest time or anything too specific like that. Just make sure you're tracking the reps and weight and like the progression. But if you do make a change to your form, then I would write that because usually if you increase your form, then your reps tend to go down. So you want to like write that to make sure you know what happened. Generally, you would progress with reps and weight, but sometimes you can progress with just reps or just weight. Like for example, for my deadlifts,
Let's go.
I stuck at 5 reps for like the entire time, and I just added like 2.5 or 5 pounds each time. And also when I have a deload, I like to just make that row like a different color or something, just to signify that is a deload, because usually I would be like lowering the weight. And also if you do any drop sets or my reps, you can also put that in the same spot where it says the sets for each exercise. And sure, some people with really good genetics could get away with not tracking their workouts, but if you struggle to build muscle, then you're going to need to optimize for those little things. And it's not even like a little thing. It's just a basic principle of progressive overload. I mean, unless you want to go to the gym and waste an hour of your day throwing shit around, then you gotta track your workouts if you want to actually make progress. And you think you're disciplined going to the gym, but you're too lazy to type some numbers into your phone. But anyways, that's all I have to say. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get to you. See ya.